Hey folks, trying to share Alpha Kettlebell workout. Want to share with you a little thought process today on a slight epidemic. There's a bigger one we'll talk about in a second, regarding the goblet squat. Great drill, but today's topic is how to know when your goblet squat is getting too bulky, or maybe making you too bulky. Just kidding. So we're here with Josh Hankin, creator, founder, ultimatesandbagtraining.com. We're going to take a look at some things. The movement pattern, or the cyclic kind of aspect that I'm seeing in the kettlebell world, is to keep continually going up in kettlebell. And mostly that's because people aren't getting the most out of their kettlebells. We've got a 62 or 28 kilo kettlebell here, and we've got a pair of 16s. So most people are continuing with the bilateral hand placement movement with the kettlebell, meaning they're either doing two-hand swings or they're doing goblet squats for the most part. On the vast landscape of the kettlebell and fitness world, this is what's happening. So what happens normally when people are going to move up with their kettlebell, they start with their 28 kilo, their goblet squatting like Josh is going to demo real quick, and oh my God, my clients can do this for a set of 10 or 5 or whatever. They're getting so super strong. What's the next logical progression? Well, in order to be badass, and of course post Facebook pictures of your 78-year-old client doing goblet squats, you need to move up to a 70-pound or 32 kilo. Well, maybe you don't. Because you're going to get just as much mileage, you're going to get more load if you got the 28 as you would with just the 16 kilos. So we've almost upped his weight another 8 pounds. We've got the double rack position. He's having to fight harder through his T-spine. He's getting a deep squat position. He's working much harder in his core, and it's not as hard to hold in regards to just the bulk dimension, which we talk a lot about when we talk about some of our ultimate sandbag and kettlebell stuff together. The dimension matters, and at a certain point, as you get larger and larger and larger kettlebells, the dimension just becomes too much and overwhelms the movement. Therefore, we should move up to double kettlebells. Double kettlebell front squats are going to give you huge bang for your buck. You're going to get a little of that anti-rotational stuff because you've got independent points moving as opposed to being attached to a single point. And you already have 16 kilo kettlebells. I know you do in your facilities, so let's make some use out of them. We will still give you a major thumbs up and likes in the social media world if you show your clients doing this. Matter of fact, you might get more from those in the know, and your clients are going to progress even faster. So there you go. This is how to know when your goblet squat's getting too bulky. I would say most people, unless they're a pretty large guy, Josh is a lot larger frame than I, most people, especially guys, if they're going to get up to a 32 kilo or 70-pound goblet squat, once you're there, like, you need to move to your double kettlebells. Same with women. Once women are up to the 24 kilo, maybe that's probably the max. It's not that they don't need more load, but you need to change the loading parameters, how the load sets on the body. Move them to the double 12s and get after it. That's how you're going to do it. You can get more mileage out of your kettlebells. You can get so much more diversity, and you won't have too bulky of a goblet squat.